If you were born in the 70s, this countdown is gonna hit you right in the heart.
I've had a few, but not that many. But
back when Belle Biv DeVoe was telling us not to trust a big butt and a smile.
I never trust a big butt and a smile, that girl is poison.
And before that, Marvin was asking what's going on.
Oh, what's going on? What's going on?
These are 15 R&B soul classics burned into our childhoods, and they still groove deep. Number 15, Secret Lovers by Atlantic Starr, the quiet storm of forbidden romance.
here we are, the two of us together.
Released in 1985 on A&M Records, this slow-burning duet played like a secret diary entry set to music.
As soon as I look at you, it'll show on my face. Yeah.
Atlantic Starr had already tasted chart success, but Secret Lovers took things to a new emotional peak. There's a tender pain in this track, two people caught between loyalty and longing.
Secret lovers, yeah. That's
It played endlessly on late-night Quiet Storm radio formats, especially with its silky arrangement and Barbara Weathers' heartfelt delivery.
'cause we won't belong to someone else, but we can make.
You could almost see the soft neon lights flickering as couples slow danced in the dark, feeling every lyric in their bones. Secret Lovers climbed to number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100, proving that R&B didn't have to be loud to be powerful. It's the kind of song that whispers secrets across decades. And if you remember this one, just wait, because we're going even deeper. Number 14, Juicy Fruit by Mtume, the sensual sound that launched 1,000 samples. Mtume dropped this sultry gem in 1983 under Epic Records, and instantly, Juicy Fruit became the pulse of black radio. Written and produced by James Mtume himself, the track didn't top pop charts but ruled the R&B world, spending 8 weeks at number 1. 1 on the Hot Black Singles chart.
I've had a few, but not that many. But
It was dreamy, slow, seductive, like summer heat hanging in the air after midnight. The talkbox intro, the moaning synths, and Tawatha Agi's velvet vocals made it irresistible. And for the 70s-born crowd, this wasn't just a song, it was the soundtrack for grown folks' music.
I am, 'cause I love for you. Hey, baby.
Later, the notorious B.I.G. would sample it in Juicy, bridging generations. But those of us who lived through the original know, it was Mtume who gave it flavor first. If that one had you floating, this next one will make you want to roller skate right into a time machine. Number 13, Rocksteady by The Whispers, the funk-fueled dance floor magnet. In 1987, The Whispers, those smooth-voiced kings of Quiet Storm, took a sharp turn into up-tempo electro-funk with Rocksteady, and it worked. Produced by L.A. Reid and Babyface, this jam was built for boomboxes and block parties. Its beat was hypnotic, its bass line unstoppable. Rocksteady became The Whispers' biggest hit, peaking at number 1. 7 on the Billboard Hot 100 and topping the R&B charts. It was on MCA Records, and it felt like a full-circle evolution of the group's 70s slow jam roots into the synthy, shoulder-popping 80s. You could hear it blasting at cookouts, skating rinks, and high school dances. Everybody had a Rocksteady moment, And speaking of skating rinks, number 12, Outstanding by the Gap Band, the roller rink anthem that still slaps. Released in 1982 on Total Experience Records, Outstanding is pure feel-good funk wrapped in a bow of smooth R&B. The Gap Band, led by the inimitable Charlie Wilson, crafted a groove so infectious it practically demanded you lace up your skates and hit the floor. With the bass line thick as molasses and lyrics that just glide. It's no wonder this track became a cookout classic. While it only hit number 51 on the Hot 100, it climbed to number 1 on the R&B charts, and more importantly, it became a cultural staple. Those born in the 70s remember you couldn't go anywhere in the early 80s without hearing "Girl, You Knock Me Out" echo through the speakers. If this was your jam, the next one might just bring a tear to your eye. Number 11, Can You Stand the Rain by New Edition, the stormy ballad of devotion.
I know that I can count on you.
1988, MCA Records. New Edition was all grown up. Fresh off their teenage fame, they teamed with Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis for Heartbreak, and this track, Can You Stand the Rain, became the emotional centerpiece.
Everybody loves me.
The piano intro feels like a question. Ralph Tresvant's tender vocals ask not for love, but for endurance.
Love unconditional.
The harmonies, the pacing, and the raw vulnerability made it more than a ballad. It was a challenge, a vow, a test of real love. This was the slow jam at house parties. It was what you played when your heart was too full for words.
No pressure, no pressure.
Number 1 on the R&B charts, it's still a mainstay at weddings, anniversaries, and those remember when moments. And if that was a heart puller, our next track is a head nodder through and through. Number 10, No Parking on the Dance Floor by Atlantic Starr, the electric funk we couldn't resist. Dropped in 1983 by Solar Records, Atlantic Starr's electro-funk anthem was more than a warning. It was an invitation. With its synth stabs, computerized vocals, and funk-drenched rhythm, No Parking turned every club into a circuit board of grooves. It didn't matter where you were. If this song came on, you moved. For 70s babies, this was our first taste of futuristic funk. It was breakdancing in the garage, boomboxes on stoops, and line dancing at reunions. While it peaked at number 43 on the Hot 100, it dominated the R&B charts and helped define the early 80s sound. From the club to the family reunion, this track still tells us, don't stand around, get down.
Don't pack your booties, don't pack your can. It's time to party.
But next, we take it back to a love song that wrapped around your heart like a warm hug. Number 9, Always by Atlantic Starr, the wedding vow in song form.
And I know you'll stay this way for always.
Released in 1987 on Warner Brothers Records, Always was a soft gliding ballad that became the wedding anthem of its time. Wayne and Barbara Lewis delivered vocals with gentle precision, no oversinging, just emotion. The melody wrapped you in silk. The lyrics whispered promises people still quote in their vows today. soared to number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 and R&B charts, a rare feat for a slow jam. And for 70s-born romantics, this song was either at your wedding, your cousin's wedding, or in your dreams. It wasn't just a hit, it was a memory. And if that was romance, this next one is pure seduction. Number 8, Between the Sheets by the Isley Brothers, the grown folks groove. In 1983, the Isley Brothers served up one of the most sampled, sultriest tracks in R&B history, Between the Sheets. Released on T-Neck Records, it marked the group's transition into a smoother, more sensual sound. Ron Isley's feather-soft delivery paired with that silky electric piano created an atmosphere so intimate it almost made you blush. This was the song you weren't supposed to listen to as a kid, but did anyway. Wide-eyed, curious, confused, intrigued. Later, Biggie would flip it for Big Papa. But to those born in the 70s, the original still hits different. And now, we move from satin sheets to spiritual healing. Number 7, Optimistic by Sounds of Blackness, the gospel groove that lifted our souls.
No matter how hard reality seems.
In 1991, just as the New Jack Swing era dominated radio, Sounds of Blackness dropped Optimistic on Perspective Records. It was different. It was needed. With Ann Nesby's powerful vocals and a choral backdrop straight out of Sunday service, this song reminded a generation that even in the struggle, there's hope. It blended gospel with R&B, funk with faith. It was the kind of track your mama loved just as much as you did. And for those born in the 70s coming of age in the early 90s, this was the message we needed. If this one lifted your spirit, the next one might break your heart in the most beautiful way. Number 6, Love TKO by Teddy Pendergrass, the Ballad of Beautiful Surrender.
Looking back over my years, I guess I shedded some tears.
Released in 1980 on Philadelphia International Records, this song showed Teddy Pendergrass at his most vulnerable.
And start all over again. To think I can.
After years of setting hearts on fire with bedroom anthems, Teddy took a step back with Love TKO, a song about love's quiet defeat.
All this thing ain't working out for me. Got to find me somebody.
Smooth, smoky, and slow as molasses, it wrapped pain in velvet. This was grown folks' music. And for kids of the 70s, it played from the next room while your aunties and uncles nodded knowingly.
I better let it go. If I know.
It only reached number 44 on the Hot 100, but was a top 5 R&B hit and became one of Teddy's most iconic performances. Still gives chills today. If these tracks are unlocking memories you haven't visited in years, give this video a like. It helps keep the soul alive. And we've got 5 more timeless gems ahead you don't want to miss. Number 5, Let's Chill by Guy, the New Jack Swing slow jam. Guy, led by Aaron Hall and produced by Teddy Riley, was the face of New Jack Swing. But in 1991, they flipped the script with Let's Chill. This wasn't about the club, it was about commitment. The beat was modern, but the vibe was classic.
That's what I want.
just me and you.
Aaron's raw, yearning vocals took center stage, and the lyrics captured the moment when fun turns into forever. It reached number 3 on the R&B charts and quickly became a baby-making music staple.
Away, all my love is for you.
For 70s babies, this was slow dancing in the basement, hoping your parents didn't walk in. And now, from smooth new love to the ache of heartbreak. Number 4, Anniversary by Toni. Toné, the timeless toast to lasting love.
Anniversary.
1993, Mercury Records with Anniversary. Toné gave us a ballad so elegant it felt like fine wine and candlelight.
And I've only made plans to hold you.
Raphael Sadiq's vocals drip with sincerity. The string arrangements gave it a timeless sheen. This wasn't just another slow jam, it was grown.
Today is a special day we call our own. So
Peaking at number 10 on the Billboard Hot 100, it became a staple at anniversaries, obviously, but also quiet dinners, weddings, and any moment meant to feel special.
tell your supervisor you're leaving early today.
And the bridge still makes hearts flutter. And if that melted your heart, this next one will fire it up. Number 3, Don't Stop the Music by Yarbrough Peoples, the electro-funk explosion.
The beat so smooth it blows my mind.
This 1980 jam on Mercury Records was ahead of its time. With its robotic groove and infectious hook, Don't Stop the Music felt like a party on Mars.
You got me moving, you got me grooving. Don't stop the
But somehow, it also felt like home, like an electric slide at the family cookout or that one cousin who always brought the boombox. It hit number 1 on the R&B chart and stayed there for 5 weeks.
I can tell you wanna boogie.
Those born in the 70s remember, once that synth kicked in, the floor belonged to you. But we're not done yet. Our next track is the slow jam to end all slow jams.
Just because it's 2 o'clock, don't mean that we have to stop.
Number 2, If Only You Knew by Patti LaBelle, the ballad that made hearts soar. Released in 1983 on Philadelphia International, this was Patti LaBelle's first solo number. One R&B hit, and what a way to arrive. That intro piano riff alone feels like a confession. Patti holds back, then unleashes, and when she does, it's chills every time. This was longing, this was soul, this was everything. If Only You Knew wasn't just about unspoken love, it was about the courage to feel it. And for 70s born kids, it's a memory of grown folks closing their eyes, raising the glass and feeling every note. But trust me, nothing will prepare you for what's coming at number 1. Number 1, Ribbon in the Sky by Stevie Wonder, The Eternal Promise.
For this night I pray.
Released in 1982 on Tamla/Motown, Ribbon in the Sky isn't just a song, it's a feeling.
Sky, a ribbon in the sky.
Stevie Wonder, already a living legend, stripped it down here. No studio tricks, just heart, soul, and melody. It wasn't even a major single, yet it became the song for weddings, memorials, and every moment that needed grace. His vocals flutter like the ribbon he sings about. Delicate, hopeful, divine. For those born in the 70s, this was the lullaby of love, the soundtrack of family reunions, and the reminder that soul music is eternal. From skating rink grooves to slow jams that made us feel grown, these R&B classics live forever in the hearts of those born in the 70s. Thanks for joining us on this soul stroll. Subscribe to keep the groove alive and never miss our next stroll down memory lane. Up next, 15 forgotten R&B hits from the 70s you must hear again. Click that end screen and let's keep the rhythm rolling.